Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. Today we will discuss the weekly current affairs and we will cover the first week of the November. It means we will cover 1st to 8th of November 2022 current affairs. This video is very important because we are starting the November month. So watch this video carefully and watch till last. But first of all, you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application Careers Cloud, then click on this Crack Current Affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start the weekly current affairs, and we will cover the first week of November. It means we will cover 1st to 8th of November 2022 current affairs. Here is the first question. In October 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of C-295 transport aircraft manufacturing facility in Vadodara. So this facility will be started in Vadodara, Gujarat. Which country Airbus Defence and Space Company will set up this manufacturing facility along with the Indian company Tata Advanced System? It means Tata Advanced System signed a MOU with this Airbus Defence and Space Company so that they can manufacture C-295 transport aircraft in Vadodara. So this company belongs to Spain. So answer of this question is 4. And this C-295 will replace Indian Air Force Avro 748. Avro 748 planes in service. With this, India will become the 35th C-295 operator worldwide. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi also inaugurated Oyo Ekta houseboat, which is Gujarat's first houseboat service. So remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of C-295 transport aircraft manufacturing facility in Vadodara, and this MOU was signed with the Tata Advanced System with the help of the Airbus Defence and Space Company of Spain. And this aircraft can attain a maximum speed of 480 km per hour. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is incorrect with respect to the Defence Expo 2022, which is India's largest ever defence exhibition held in October 2022? So let's read the statement. First is Data Patrons India Limited, which is from Chennai, received the Raksha Mantri Award for the Excellence for 2021-22. Very important. And this company is Data Patrons India Private Limited. Next is DRDO handed over 16 licensing agreements for the transfer of technology for 10 DRDO development technologies to 13 industries. This statement is also true. Next is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Munition India Limited have signed a MOU to address ammunition needs of domestic and the export market. But this is not Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, this is Bharat Electronics Limited. So this statement is wrong. Next is Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hosted the second Indian Ocean Region plus Defence Ministers Conclave with the theme of challenges, opportunities and collaborations in the Indian Ocean. And this statement is also true. Even the Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation, which is also known as TEDCO, inked 6 memorandum of understanding with the defence public sector undertakings like Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Mishra Dhatu Nigam Limited and Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited. So you can just remember if you belongs to Tamil Nadu. So all the statements are correct basically, only third statement is wrong. So answer of this question is 3. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the United Nations Security Council Terrorism Committee meeting, and this meeting was held in October 2022. So let's read the statement. Here is the first. For the first time, India hosted the special 2-day meeting of the United Nations Security Council's Counter-Terrorism Committee in Mumbai, Maharashtra and New Delhi. This is important that this committee belongs to United Nations. Name of this committee is United Nations Security Council Counter-Terrorism Committee, and both the meetings held in Mumbai and New Delhi respectively. So first statement is true. Second is Ruchira Kamboj, the permanent representative of the India to United Nations, is the chair of this CTC or Counter-Terrorism Committee for 2022. This statement is also true, but the name is important, Ruchira Kamboj. Next one is the non-binding document known as the Delhi Declaration on countering the use of new and emerging technologies for terrorist purposes was adopted in New Delhi, Delhi. This statement is also true. So all the statements are correct. So answer of this question is all ABC, but first 2 statements are very important. Moving to next question. In October 2022, Luis Inacio Lula da Silva was appointed as the president of which country? Remember the keyword Luis Inacio or Luis Inacio, and he became the president of Brazil. Answer of this question is 2. So Luis Inacio, former Brazilian president and also the leftist leader, has been elected as the new president of Brazil after defeating the current president of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro. And over 99% of the votes were tallied in the runoff vote, and Luis Silva secured 50.83% of the votes, where Jair Bolsonaro managed to get only 49.17% votes. And the inauguration of Luis Inacio is scheduled to take place on 1st of Jan 2023. And previously he served as the president of Brazil for 2 terms, like first one from 2003 to 2006 and second from 2007 to 2010. And Luis Silva marks his 6th presidential campaign in 2022. Moving to next question. Which country won the 7th edition of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in October 2022 by defeating Colombia? So defeating country is Colombia. This is Under-17 Women World Cup. This was hosted by India, and this was hosted at 3 cities. One is Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is in Odisha. Bhubaneswar. Second one is Margao. Margao is in Goa. And third one is Navi Mumbai. Navi Mumbai is in Maharashtra. So in Bhubaneswar, the stadium was Kaling Stadium. Kaling. In Margao, this was Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Jawaharlal Nehru. And in Navi Mumbai, this was D.Y. Patil Stadium. And this was hosted by India from 11th of October to 30th of October 2022. And the winning country is Spain. Answer of this question is 1. So remember, this is the 7th edition of the FIFA Under-17 Women World Cup, and this was hosted by India at 3 cities. One is Bhubaneswar, second is Margao, third one is Navi Mumbai. And the tournament title was clinched by Spain by defeating Colombia with 1-0. Spain earlier won this title in the year of 2018. Spain earlier won this title in the year of 2018. And Spain became only the second team after North Korea to win the title twice. They are the first side to defend their title. And the mascot of this tournament is EBA. You can remember EBA. EBA stands for Asiatic Lioness. Moving to next question. When was the National Unity Day 2022 observed to mark the 147th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel? This number is important. This is 147th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel ji, and this is 31st of October 2022. Answer of this question is second. So, National Unity Day or Rashtriya Ekta Divas of 2022 was observed across India on 31st of October to mark the 147th birth anniversary of Iron Man of India, Vallabhbhai Patel ji, who is interred as the Sardar and the first Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister of Independent India. He was the first Deputy Prime Minister and the first Home Minister of Independent India. And the first ever National Unity Day was observed in the year of 2014. And Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, paid homage to the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel ji at Statue of Unity. And participated in the Rashtriya Ekta Divas 2022 celebration in Kevadia, and Kevadia is in Gujarat because Statue of Unity is situated there. Moving to next question. When was the United Nations World Cities Day 2022 observed across the globe? The same day. So, answer of this question is 31st of October 2022. And the theme was Better City, Better City, Better Life, Better Life. And the caption was Act Local to Go Global. And Better City, Better Life is the general theme of the World City Day, which remains constant every year. And the global observance of World City Day 2022 is organized in Shanghai. The People's Republic of China, under the theme Better City, Better Life. And the host city Shanghai had arranged for a high-level opening ceremony for the global observance of the World City Day 2022. So now we are moving to the next question. According to NASA and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the hole in the ozone layer became smaller in 2022, following the trend of the last 2 decades, and the recovery of the ozone layer was due to the ban adopted by the Dash Protocol in 1989. So, this is static question, GK's question, and this is Montreal Protocol. Answer of this question is 4. So, the hole in the ozone layer became smaller in 2022. This is good news, following the trend of the last 2 decades according to the annual update of the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, which is NASA, and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which is known as NOAA. And the recovery of the ozone layer was due to the ban adopted by the Montreal Protocol in 1989 on the release of harmful ozone depleting chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons or CFC, adopted by the Montreal Protocol, the scientists said in the October edition of the 2022. So, just remember, this is Montreal Protocol, who is basically to recover the ozone layer. Moving to next question. Which the following points are correct? Correct with respect to the North India's first data launched in the month of October 2022. And these are the statements. First one is Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, inaugurated North India's first hyperscale data center known as YOTA D1 of the YOTA Infrastructure Solution in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. And this statement is right. And remember, the name of this first hyperscale data center is YOTA D1. And this is 3 lakh square feet data center was built with an investment of around 1500 crore rupees. 1500 crore rupees, and it is operationalized in a record breaking 20 months. So, this statement is also correct. Next is YOTA Infrastructure Solutions signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Uttar Pradesh to invest 39,000 crore at the inauguration of the YOTA D1 data center park. And this statement is also true. And remember, this is North India's first hyperscale data center, YOTA D1. So, this statement is also true. So, all the statements are correct. So, answer of this question is 1, all A, B, C. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the central bank digital currency as of November 2022? So, let's find out the correct statement. First one is RBI has commenced its first pilot project to implement this central bank digital currency or the digital rupee in the wholesale segment for secondary trade in the government securities. And this started on the 1st of November 2022, and the first pilot project in the digital rupee or the retail segment is set to debut in a month. So first statement is true. Next is, this central bank digital currency is a digital version of currency notes issued by the central bank, classified as two types. One is retail, second is wholesale. And this statement is also true. And wholesale CBDC is designed for restricted access to the selected financial institutions. And this retail CBDC would be potentially available for use by all. And second is wholesale CBDC. This statement is also true. And RBI has designated 9 banks to participate in the digital rupee wholesale pilot project, and these 9 banks are like SBI, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, ICICI, HDFC, IDFC First, HSBC and so on. So this statement is also true. So answer of this question is all ABC because all the statements are correct. Moving to next question. In November 2022, India granted how much to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East to support the Palestine refugees, and total amount is $2.5 million. So answer of this question is 4. Just remember the question as same as in slide. So India presented $2.5 million, the second tranche of the total contribution of $5 million for the financial year of 2022-23. And it is provided to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East to support the Palestine refugees. Since 2018, India has contributed around $22.5 million to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for the Palestine refugees in the Near East. Moving to next question. Which insurance company has recently launched a first of its kind satellite index based farm yield insurance policy? Satellite index based farm yield policy, and this insurance company is HDFC Argo General Insurance. So answer of this question is 4. So HDFC Argo General Insurance Company launched a farm yield insurance policy, which is first of its kind insurance solution where a satellite based index will be used to provide localized coverage at the farm level. And this is completely technological based, meaning no manual examination is required in the claim assessment of the crop. And this is provided by HDFC Argo General Insurance. Moving to next question. Name the steel plant that has recently got India's first responsible steel certification. Responsible steel certification, and this is India's first steel plant, and name of this steel plant is Jamshedpur Steel Plant or Tata Steel Plant. So responsible steel site certification has been conferred for 3 production facilities. One is Steel Works, second is Tube Division, and third one is Cold Rolling Mill of Tata Steels in Jamshedpur Steel Plant in Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. And the Jamshedpur site becomes India's first site to join the exclusive group of steel producing sites around the world to receive the responsible steel certification. Moving to next question. Which country recently launched the second lab module, Mengtian, for its space station? And this country is China. Answer of this question is 4. So China launched the second lab module named as Mengtian to be a part of the space station, which is currently under construction and will be completed by the end of 2022. And the lab was launched by Long March 5B Y4, one of the China's biggest rocket. And the 2 batches comprising 3 astronauts were flown to the space station main module, which is known as Tianhe, on a 6-month mission to complete the construction of the Mengtian. So moving to next question. Jamshed J. Irani, who has also known as the Steel Man of India, passed away in November 2022. In which year did he receive the Padma Bhushan Award for his contribution to the steel industry? The name is Jamshed J. Irani, and answer of this question is 2007. 3 is the answer. So Padma Bhushan awardee Jamshed J. Irani or JJ Irani, who was also known as the Steel Man of India, passed away at the age of 86 at Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. He was conferred the Padma Bhushan Award in the year of 2007 for his contribution to the steel industry. He was also honored with the International Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering in 1996 and also an honorary knighthood by the Queen Elizabeth II in 1997 for his contribution to the Indo-British trade and the cooperation. The name is Jamshed J. Irani, also known as Steel Man of India. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the reinvigorating India's economic engagement with the Southern Africa report released in the month of November 2022? So, first statement is the Export-Import Bank of India or Exim Bank released this report with the key finding that India has emerged as a leading defense exporter in the recent years. Recently, Prime Minister released the fourth indigenization list of 101 items so that we can make these items only in India. So, this report or this point is true. So, first statement is true. Second is India could be able to fulfill Africa's maritime aerospace and defense needs with Mauritius, Mozambique and Seychelles becoming major buyers of the Indian armaments during the 2017 to 21. This statement is also true. And India was the 23rd largest exporter of the defense supplies from 2017 to 21, citing the CIPRI's International Arms Transfer Database. And the Export-Import Bank of India and the First Rand Bank Limited of South Africa have signed a master risk participation agreement to promote the trade transactions. So, third statement is also correct. So, all the statements are correct. So, answer of this question is all A, B, C. 4 is the answer. Moving to next question. Name the aerospace company that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Indian Institute of Science Bengaluru for research projects and geographical surveys. And this company is Garuda Aerospace. Answer of this question is 4. So, Garuda Aerospace Private Limited, which is a drone as a service company, has designed an MOU or signed an MOU with an Indian Institute of Science Bengaluru, Karnataka for collaborative research project for a time period of 2 years. It means this MOU was signed for a time period of 2 years. And these projects will use drones and unmanned aerial vehicles for application for the geographical surveys for the governments and the society. And the operation and the research projects will be taken by the Garuda Aerospace and the Department of Aerospace Engineering of the Indian Institute of Science. So, moving to next question. In November 2022, the Securities and Exchange Board of India issue norms regarding the standardization of the rating scales used by the credit rating agency with effect from which date? This is from 1st of January 2023. So, this is SEBI who issued norms regarding the standardization of the rating scales used by the credit rating agencies, which will be applicable from 1st of Jan 2023. So, the notification for the same is issued by the SEBI in exercise of the powers conferred under the SEBI Act of 1992 and read with the provision of the regulation of 20 of SEBI Rating Agency Regulation Act of 1999. It is to protect the interest of the investors in the securities and to promote the development of the securities market. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Karnataka government posthumously conferred Karnataka Ratan to Dash personality at the 67th Kannada Rajyotsav, or you can say this is the state formation day in Bengaluru, Karnataka. And this personality is Puneeth Rajkumar. Answer of this question is 4. So, the Karnataka government posthumously conferred Karnataka Ratan Award for the famous actor Puneeth Rajkumar, and it is the state highest civilian award given on the occasion of the 67th Kannada Rajyotsav Day, or you can say this is the state formation day. And Puneeth Rajkumar is the 9th recipient of the award. And Karnataka Ratan was instituted in the year of 1992 by then Chief Minister S. Bangarappa, and this is set up by the government of Karnataka. Moving to next question. Which word has been selected in November 2022 as the Collins Word of the Year 2022? The most important question, this is Collins Word of the Year 2022. And Collins Dictionary is published by HarperCollins in the Glasgow, Scotland. And the word of the year is perma-crisis. So, answer of this question is second. So, Collins Dictionary has announced perma-crisis, a noun which describe an extended period of instability and insecurity as the Collins Word of the Year 2022. And the term perma-crisis embodies the same facing unprecedented events one after another. So, remember the Collins Word of the Year is perma-crisis. Moving to next question. When was the United Nations International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists 2022 observed across the globe? Remember the keyword, this is Crimes Against Journalists 2022, and this is observed every year on 2nd of November 2022. So answer of this question is 3. And this is to condemn all the attacks against the journalists and the media workers. And the first ever International Day to End Impunity for the crimes against journalists was observed on 2nd of November 2014. It means first time this day was observed in the year of 2014. And even a high level conference has been organized by one of the pioneer institution which is known as UNESCO to commemorate both the 2022 International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists and the 10th anniversary of the United Nations Plan or the United Nations Plan of Action on the Safety of Journalists and the issue of impunity. So remember this day, Crimes Against Journalists 2022 observed on 2nd of November. Moving to next question. Who has been appointed as the Secretary of the Department of Food and Public Distribution? Static question, just remember the question as same as in slide. Secretary of the Department of Food and Public Distribution. And answer of this question is Sanjeev Chopra. 3 is the answer. So remember, Sanjeev Chopra has assumed the charge of the Secretary of the Department of Food and Public Distribution with effect from 31st of October 2022. He is a 1990 batch officer or the IAS officer of Odisha cadre. He also served as the Secretary under the Government of India in various departments such as Industries, General Administration, Agriculture and Home. Moving to next question. This suspension bridge or the Julto Pull on Dash in the Morbi, Gujarat that was inaugurated in 1879 during the time period of the Sir Wagji Ravaji, the Thakur Sahib of Morbi. So the suspension bridge is built on which river? And this is Machachu or the Machu river. So answer of this question is 1. So the suspension bridge, this is also known as Julto Bridge in Hindi, was a pedestrian suspension bridge on the Machu river in Morbi, Gujarat that was inaugurated in 1879 during the time period of Sir Wagji Ravaji, the Thakur Sahib of Morbi, during the time period of 1858 to 1922. And the Sir Wagji is credited with planning and building the entire city of Morbi, which included India's first Art Deco place and a European style central square known as the Greek Chonk. And suspension bridges depend on the balance of the forces of the compression and the tension. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct with respect to the cabinet approvals in the month of November 2022? Let's find out the correct statement. The cabinet approved the mechanism for procurement of ethanol by the public sector oil marketing companies under the ethanol blended petrol program. So this is for the procurement of ethanol. This statement is true. The Union Cabinet also approved a proposal to rename the newly constructed Holonji Airport as the Donai Polo Airport in order to promote the Donai Polo. This statement is also true and we also covered this question earlier. Next is the Union Cabinet approved a memorandum of understanding signed between India and Australia on the cooperation in the field of water resources development and management. This statement is wrong because this MOU was signed in between India and Denmark, not with the Australia, on the cooperation in the field of water resources development and management. So third statement is wrong. So only correct statements are A and B. So answer of this question is second. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are incorrect with respect to the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Gujarat and Rajasthan in October 2022? So now we have to find out the incorrect statement. First is Prime Minister dedicated the nation to 2 railway projects worth rupees 2900 crore at Asarwa in Ahmedabad. This statement is true. Next is the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of various water supply projects worth rupees 8000 crore during a public program in Thara in the Banaskantha. So this statement is also true. Next is the Prime Minister addressed the officer trainees of the 97th Common Foundation course at the culmination of the Arambh 4.0 at Kevadia in Gujarat. This statement is also true. Even Prime Minister also addressed and laid the foundation stone of the projects worth rupees 860 crores in the Jambuguda in Panchmahal. Fourth one is during his visit to the Rajasthan Mangarh Dam in Ajmer district. This is wrong. This Mangarh Dam is not in Ajmer district. This is in Banswara district. Banswara district of Rajasthan, which was declared as the national monument. So only wrong statement is 4. So answer of this question is 4. Moving to next question. Which of the following states or union territory has not in the achieved level 2 list in the performance grading index for the states and union territories for 2020-21, which is released by Department of School Education and Literacy under the Ministry of Education? So this is very important question because this performance grading index for the states and union territories for 2020-21, which is a special index for evidence-based comprehensive analysis of the school education system across the states and union territories, was released by Department of School Education and Literacy under the Ministry of Education. And this performance grading index of 2020-21 categorized states and union territories into the 10 categories in 2020-21. And 7 states and union territories like Kerala, Punjab, Chandigarh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh achieved level 2. Level 2 grading, it means they scored between 901 to 950. And if we are comparing with 2017-18, then there was no state in the level 2 category. And in 2019-20, only 4 states were in the level 2 grading. But now total 7 states and the union territories categorized under the level 2. It means the school education is now improved. And the 3 new entrants to the level 2 in 2020-21 are Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh, the highest level attained by any state till date. And Ladakh is a newly created UT, increased significantly from level 8 to level 4 in the performance grading index in 2020-21, indicating the highest improvement in a single year ever. So just remember, which state has not in achieved level 2 list was Uttar Pradesh. So answer of this question is 1. Moving to next question. Which bank has recently entered into a bancassurance partnership with the Aditya Birla Health Insurance for the distribution of health insurance products? And this is IDFC First Bank. So answer of this question is 3. So Aditya Birla Health Insurance Company has entered into bancassurance pact or partnership with IDFC First Bank for the distribution of the health insurance products through the bank digital platform and its network. It means banks now can sell the Aditya Birla Health Insurance products at their branches. And this partnership with IDFC First Bank will strengthen the Aditya Birla Health Insurance distribution and create growth opportunities through the bank's network. And this will also support Aditya Birla Health Insurance to reach the extended market base with its first health insurance solutions and increase the insurance penetration in India. So just remember the 2 words, Aditya Birla Health Insurance and IDFC First Bank. Next question is, name the payment bank that has recently partnered with the Niveshak Didi initiative to conduct India's first floating financial literacy camp in the Srinagar, Jammu Kashmir. This is Niveshak Didi initiative and this is started by India Post Payment Bank. Answer of this question is 1. So India Post Payment Bank along with the Niveshak Didi, an initiative to promote the financial literacy by the women for the women, conducted India's first floating financial literacy camp in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. And Niveshak Didi was launched by the India Post Payment Bank in collaboration with Investors Education and Protection Fund Authority under the aegis of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs to promote the financial literacy. It is just to improve the financial literacy in the area of Srinagar and Jammu and Kashmir. And this is India Post Payment Bank and Niveshak Didi. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently announced to fund the farm efficiency initiative of the Smart Chem Technologies Limited through a $30 million blue loan facility for a tenure of 5 years? And this organization is Asian Development Bank. So answer of this question is 4. So Asian Development Bank is set to fund the farm efficiency initiative of Smart Chem Technologies Initiative Limited, which is a fully owned subsidiary of the Deepak Fertilizers and Petrochemicals Corporation, through a $30 million blue loan facility for a tenure of 5 years. And this is Asian Development Bank first agri-business blue loan, and it is India's first such blue loan in this sector. So in addition of this, ADB has also given approval for a technical assistance grant of almost 5 lakh USD for building capacity for the soil nutrition management among the smallholder farmers and the climate resilience in India. So this is the first ever loan given to the agribusiness company. This is Smart Chem Technologies Limited, and total loan is $30 million and it is for the 5 years. Moving to next question. Who recently won the Chevalier, the Order, the National du Mérite, the Knight of the Order of the Merit? And this award is basically presented by the French government, and name of this personality is Aruna Sairam. Answer of this question is 4. So the French government has honored Indian Carnatic vocalist Aruna Sairam with Chevalier the Order, the National du Mérite, the Knight of the Order of the Merit in recognition of her singing talent and her contribution to the development of the Indo-France relations. And the announcement was made by the Consul General of the France in Puducherry and the Chennai. And she was also awarded Padam Shri by the Government of India in the year of 2009. Moving to next question. Who has been recently appointed as the President-elect of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, or FICCI? And name of this person is Shubhra Kant Panda. Answer of this question is 4. So the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, announced Shubhra Kant Panda, who is the Senior Vice President of the FICCI and Managing Director of the Indian Metals and the Ferroalloys Limited, as the President-elect for the time period of 2022-23. And he is the first Odisha industrialist to hold the top position in the FICCI. And Shubhrakant Pata will succeed Sanjeev Mehta as the president of FICCI at the end of the 95th annual general meeting, which is to be held from 16th to 17th of December 2022. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Defense Research and Development Organization conducted the maiden flight test of the Phase 2 ballistic missile Defense Interceptor AD-1 missile from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island in dash area. APJ Abdul Kalam Island is situated in Odisha. Answer of this question is 4. So DRDO conducted a successful maiden flight test of the Phase 2 ballistic missile Defense Interceptor AD-1 missile from the APJ Abdul Kalam Island off the coast of Odisha. And the test was carried out with the participation of the all ballistic missile defense weapon system elements located at different geographical locations. And this AD-1 is a long-range interceptor missile designed for both low exo-atmospheric and endo-atmospheric interceptions for long-range ballistic missiles and aircraft. So just remember, this is DRDO who tested this AD-1 missile, interceptor AD-1 missile, and this is tested from Odisha and this is tested from APJ Abdul Kalam Island. Moving to next question. According to the Ministry of Finance, goods and services tax collection rose to dash for October for sales in the September, the second highest level since the July 2017. And total GST collection in the month of the October, and it is for the sales in the month of September, is 1.52 crore rupees. So answer of this question is second. So according to the Ministry of Finance, goods and service tax collection rose to 1.52 crores for the October, the second highest level since the rollout of the indirect tax regime in the July 2017, because this GST system started on 1st of July 2017. Even though the domestic transactions recorded the second highest growth ever in the April 2022, the share of the collections from the imports fell to 25% from earlier the 28% in September and 30% in the month of August. So import fell, but the total GST collection rose to 1.52 crore. This is just a static question, just for your knowledge. Next question. In November 2022, Indian Army transported 4 explosive detection dogs to the Dash country's military from New Delhi, and this country is Cambodia. Answer of this question is 4. So as a part of the defense cooperation with the Cambodia, Indian Army has transported 4 explosive detection dogs through the civil flight from New Delhi to the Cambodia along with trained Royal Cambodian Armed Forces personnel. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Central Board of Direct Taxes proposed merging of all the income tax return forms except Dash in order to introduce a common income tax return form for the taxpayers. and this is ITR 7 or Income Tax Return 7 forum. Answer of this question is second. So CBDT has proposed a merging all the income tax return forms except ITR 7, which is applicable to the charitable trusts and the non-profit organizations, in order to introduce a user-friendly common ITR platform for the taxpayers for saving their time. And in this regard, CBDT has issued a draft proposal on the 1st of November 2022 for the stakeholder comments by the December 15, 2022. However, the current ITR 1, remember ITR 1 is for salaried individual, ITR 4 is for presumptive tax regime, will continue and will be optional with the proposed common ITR forum. Remember, ITR 7 will not be merged under the all the returns platform. ITR 7 is basically applicable to the charitable trust and the non-profit organizations. Moving to next question. According to the vision document of the Employee Provident Fund organization released in the month of November 2022, Dash topped the chart in terms of the EPFO coverage. Which state topped the chart in the terms of the EPFO coverage? And this state or union territory is Delhi. Answer of this question is 4. So according to the vision document of the Employees Provident Fund organization released in the month of November 2022, Delhi topped the chart in terms of the EPFO coverage with 61.5% of their working population under the social security ambit of this organization. And EPFO coverage is the lowest in Tripura because it only covers 2.1% population, and Assam only covers 2.8% population, and Meghalaya covers 2.8% population. And Delhi is followed by Goa. Second rank goes to Goa because it covers 51.4% population, and Haryana is at third spot because it covers 35.3% total working population. So remember which state topped the chart in terms of the EPFO coverage? Then this is the Union Territory of Delhi. Moving to next question. Which city has recently become the second Indian city to issue a municipal bond with assistance from the Office of the Technical Assistance of the United States Department of the Treasury? And this is the Vadodara area of Gujarat. So answer of this question is 3. So Vadodara, which is a city in Gujarat, became the second Indian city to issue a municipal bond with assistance from the Office of the Technical Assistance of the United States of America or US Department of the Treasury. And the bond will be issued to fund the infrastructural projects in the Vadodara. And the first Indian city to issue such a bond in 2017 was Pune in Maharashtra. And the successful issue of Vadodara's first ever municipal bond was commenced by representatives from the US Embassy, US Treasury along with the city of Vadodara, and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India approved this municipal bonds. So answer of this question is 3. And remember, Vadodara became the second Indian city to issue municipal bonds, and first city was Pune, Maharashtra. Next question is, as of November 2022, how many Make-II projects was approved by the Indian Army to boost Atmanirbharta? You don't have to remember the name of these projects, but total projects are 5. Answer of this question is second. So Indian Army has approved project sanction order for 5 Make-II projects, providing a significant stimulus to ongoing Make projects or the Atmanirbharta or the self-reliant in the defense sector. And the Indian Army is driving initiative to promote Make projects, which are the key engines for the infusion of the specialized technology through indigenous development and promote self-reliance. So you don't have to remember the name of the 5 projects, just remember total projects are 5. Next question is, name the organization that has recently released a report titled as the Adaptation Gap Report of 2022. Too little, too slow climate adaptation failure puts the world at risk, stating adaptation efforts by the nations are not consistent with the climate risk. And this report is published by UNEP or United Nations Environment Program. And name of this report is Adaptation Gap Report of 2022. So adaptation needs require $340 billion a year by the year of 2030, but currently it stands at less than 1/10 of that amount. And the estimated annual adaptation needs $160 to $340 billion by the year of 2030, and 315 to 565 billion dollar by the year of 2050. But we are spending almost 1/10 of that amount. So this report specially stated that adaptation efforts by the nations are not consistent with the climate risk. Moving to next question. Which of the following points are correct? Correct with respect to the US news and the world report released in the month of November 2022. This is important question. Let's find out which is the correct statement. According to the US news and the world reports overall best countries 2022 ranking, India has bagged the 31st rank among the 85 countries. Among the 85 countries, and which country topped? Switzerland topped under this ranking. Remember, Switzerland has topped the list, followed by Germany and Canada, but India's rank is 31st. So first statement is correct. Next is France has topped the list, followed by the Germany and Canada. This statement is wrong because we already discussed that Switzerland has topped the list, followed by the Germany and Canada. India has topped the list of the nations with the cheapest manufacturing cost by the global under Open for Business sub ranking of 2022 best countries ranking. Best countries ranking. And this best countries 2022 is the 7th edition of the analysis released by the US News and the World Report. And India has topped the list of the nations with the cheapest manufacturing cost, and it is followed by China, and third rank goes to Vietnam. And the factors into the best countries ranking and Open are for business sub ranking. So C statement is also correct. So answer of this question is A and C, because we have to find out the correct statement. Moving to next question. Who has recently become the Prime Minister of Israel? Prime Minister of Israel, most important question, and name of this personality is Benjamin Netanyahu. Answer of this question is second. So former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin, who is 73 years old, head of the right-wing Likud party, won the 25th election of the Israeli parliament. And name of the Israeli parliament is Knesset. And he defeated the interim Prime Minister Yair Lapid. And Benjamin won the election by capturing 64 seats in the Israel 120 Knesset or the parliament, and temporary Prime Minister or the interim Prime Minister Yair Lapid only won 51 seats. And remember about Benjamin. Benjamin is an Israeli politician and diplomat who twice served as Israel Prime Minister, one from 1996 to 99, second from 2009 to 21, and was also the longest serving Prime Minister since Israel independence. Moving to next question. Who has recently launched the NMNF portal, which is National Mission on Natural Farming Management and Knowledge Portal? And this is launched by Narendra Singh Tomarji, who is the Union Minister of Agriculture. So 3 is the answer. So Narendra Singh Tomarji, who is the Union Minister of Agriculture, launched this National Mission on Natural Farming Management and Knowledge Portal during the first steering committee meeting of the National Natural Farming Mission held at Krishi Bhavan in New Delhi. And the meeting was chaired by Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomarji. And this portal has been developed by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Moving to next question. Which state has recently announced the creation of first 3 all-female provincial armed constabulary battalions in the state? Very important question. And this is the state of Uttar Pradesh. Answer of this question is 4. So the Uttar Pradesh government announced the creation of the first all 3 female provincial armed constabulary battalions in the state. And the objective of this action is to give women control over the state security. Additionally, by designing and designating women beat constables, women aid desks were established at each of the state, like 1584 police stations. It means the women help desks will be established at each of the state police station, and total police station are 1584. Moving to next question. According to the Centralized Public Grievance Redress and Monitoring System, which is known as CP Grams, monthly report October 2022, Dash topped the Grievance Redressal Index for the 3rd month in a row. And this is UIDI, or Unique Identification Authority of India. So answer of this question is second. Last month we also covered this question. So according to CP Grams monthly report of October 2022, a ranking report which is published by Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances under the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Unique Identification Authority of India topped the grievance redressal index amongst all the Group A ministries, departments and autonomous bodies. And UIDI has topped the grievance redressal index for the 3 month in a row. In order to further enhance resident experience, UIDI has also launched its new artificial intelligence and machine learning based chatbot, which is known as Aadhaar Mitra. Aadhaar Mitra, with enhanced features like check Aadhaar enrollment update status, information or enrollment center and other things. So just remember, UIDI topped the grievance redressal index for the 3rd month in a row. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Ministry of Education established a high-level committee under the chairmanship of whom to enhance the assessment and accreditation of the higher educational institutions. And this committee will be headed by K. Radhakrishnan. Answer of this question is 1. So, the Ministry of Education has established this high-level committee to enhance the assessment and accreditation of the higher-level institutions. And the committee will be headed by K. Radhakrishnan, chairperson of the board of the governors of the Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur or IIT Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh. He is also the chairperson of IIT Council Standing Committee. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Government of India formed a 7-member panel to produce a thorough national drug database of drug formulation manufactured and marketed in India. The committee will be headed by whom? And this committee will be headed by A.K. Pradhan. So, answer of this question is 4. So, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare under the Government of India formed a 7-member panel to produce a thorough national drug database of drug formulation, manufactured and marketing in India. And this is a part of the efforts to ensure the quality and efficacy of the medications and uniform administration of the drugs regulation. And the committee will be led by India's Joint Pharmaceutical Controller A.K. Pradhanji. And V.G. Goswami, who is the Drug Controller General of India, released an office memorandum titled as Constitution of a Committee for the Preparation of the National Drug Database, which highlights the importance of the comprehensive database of the drug formulations manufactured, marketed in India. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently approved a $350 million loan to improve the road connectivity in Maharashtra. And this is Asian Development Bank. So, answer of this question is 4. So, Asian Development Bank, which is a multilateral funding agency, approved a $350 million loan, almost 2,900 crore loan to improve the road connectivity of the key economic areas in the state of Maharashtra. And the roads will be built under the Maharashtra State Road Improvement Project approved by the Asian Development Program in April 2020 to upgrade state highways and the major district roads of the Maharashtra. And under this project, around 319 km of the state highways, 149 km of the district's road will be upgraded, incorporating climate and the disaster resilient features. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently provided in principle approval to one of the organization named as C2FO Factoring Solutions Private Limited to set up and operate the trade receivable discounting system platform in India. And this organization is Reserve Bank of India, who provided in principle approval to this company named as C2FO. And C2FO is the largest early pay platform that provides working capital to more than 10 lakh businesses across the 160 countries of the world, out of which 2 lakh businesses were in India, especially micro, small and medium enterprises. So just remember, this is Reserve Bank of India who has provided in principle approval to C2FO Factoring Solutions Private India Limited, which is a global on-demand working capital platform to set up and operate trade receivable discount system platform in India. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Appointment Committee of the Cabinet appointed non-executive chairman on the board of 4 public sector banks. Which of the following point is or are incorrect with respect to the appointment of the Appointment Committee of the Cabinet? So, first point is Charan Singh has been appointed as the part-time and non-official director and the non-executive chairman of Canara Bank for the time period of 2 years. No, this is wrong. This is not the Canara Bank, this is Punjab and Sindh Bank. Punjab and Sindh Bank. So, this statement is wrong. Next is KG Anantha Krishnan has been appointed as the part-time non-official director and non-executive chairman of Punjab National Bank for the time period of 3 years. This statement is true. Srinivasan Vardarajan has been appointed as the part-time and non-official director and the non-executive chairman of the Union Bank of India for the time period of 3 years. This statement is also true. And earlier we were talking about the Canara Bank. Then you can remember the name is Vijay Srirangam. Vijay Srirangam, who has been appointed as the part-time non-official director and the non-executive chairman of Canara Bank for the time period of 3 years. So 4 public sector banks are there. One is Canara Bank, second is Punjab and Sindh, third one is Punjab National Bank, and fourth one is Union Bank of India. So we have to find out the incorrect statement. So only incorrect statement is 1. So only A is the answer. Moving to next question. In November 2022, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath ji unveiled the statue of the former Prime Minister late Chandrasekhar ji in Dash district. So this is again very important question, and this is Balia district. Answer of this question is 4, and Balia district is in Uttar Pradesh. So Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath ji unveiled the statue of former Prime Minister late Chandrasekhar in Balia district and inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of developmental projects worth rupees 80 crore rupees. Moving to next question. Which institute has recently signed an agreement with the Cochin Shipyard Limited to support startups in the maritime sector? And this is IIT Madras. Answer of this question is 4. How you can remember this? Cochin is in south and IIT Madras is also in south. So an agreement has been inked between Kerala-based Cochin Shipyard Limited and the Indian Institute of Madras, Tamil Nadu to support startups in the maritime sector. And under this, Cochin Shipyard Limited will provide financial support to the startups up to rupees 50 lakh as the seed grant and 1 crore as the prototyping grant and equity funding at a startup scale stage. And this memorandum of understanding is a part of the startup engagement program launched by the Cochin Shipyard Limited to boost the center government initiative to encourage and provide technical, regulatory, financial as well as marketing support to the maritime startups by bringing the stakeholders together. So this is IIT Madras and Cochin Shipyard Limited. Moving to next question. Which state has emerged as the largest state in the state's own tax revenue collection in the first 6 months like April to September 2022 of the current fiscal year? This is the first half of the financial year 23 and this state is Maharashtra. So answer of this question is 3. So Maharashtra emerged as the largest state in the state own tax revenue collections between April to September. This is the first 6 months of the financial year 23 with rupees 1,15,000 crore, almost 1,15,000 crore. And the provisional data of this state own tax revenue collection was released by Comptroller and Auditor General of India. And Maharashtra is followed by Uttar Pradesh. Second rank goes to Uttar Pradesh because Uttar Pradesh total state owned tax revenue is almost 1,02,000 crore. 1,02,000 crore. And third rank goes to Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu state owned tax revenue is almost 68,000 crore. And Tamil Nadu has displaced Karnataka state owned tax revenue to emerge as the third largest state in terms of the own tax revenue collections. And Karnataka tax collection is almost 66,000 crore. Moving to next question. In November 2022, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy notified the National Bioenergy Program and extended the program from fiscal year 2021-22 to dash. And this is till the year of 2025-26. Answer of this question is second. So the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has notified the National Bioenergy Program and has extended it to till the financial year of 2025-26. And the program has been proposed for implementation in 2 phases. Phase 1 has been authorized with the financial outlay of almost 850 crore rupees. Moving to next question. Which country has recently emerged as the top destination for India's petroleum product export in the first half of the financial year 22? This is not the financial year 22, this is financial year 23. And this country is Netherlands. So answer of this question is 3. So Netherlands has emerged as the top destination for India's petroleum product exports like petrol and diesel in the first half of the financial year 23. And amid the Ukraine war, India continued to buy discounted crude oil from sanctions hit Russia. And India is the key Asian refining hub with an installed capacity of nearly 250 million tons per annum across 23 refineries. and the emergence has resulted in Netherlands becoming the third biggest market for India's overall exports, replacing China. Moving to next question. As per the Forbes World Best Employer Ranking 2022, Reliance Industries Limited has emerged as the world best firm to work for and India's best employer. And this will become the 20th company. Answer of this question is 4. So, according to the Forbes World Best Employer Ranking 2022, Reliance Industries Limited has emerged as the world 20th best firm to work for and India's best employer. And this is Forbes' 6th annual ranking of the world best employers. And the South Korean industry leader Samsung Electronics is at the top. So, Samsung is at the top of the global ranking list, followed by the United States leading company Microsoft, IBM, Alphabet and Apple. So, first rank goes to Samsung and India's Reliance is on the 20th spot. Next question is, which country has recently launched a new satellite carrying rocket known as Ghaem 100? And this country is Iran. Answer of this question is 4. Static question. Just remember the question as same as in slide. Islam Parliamentary Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps reported the successful suborbital launch of a new satellite carrying rocket known as Ghaem 100, and the flight test of the launcher using the Rafale solid fuel vehicle was completed successfully. And Ghaem 100 is first ever 3-stage solid fuel launcher, can place satellite weighing up to 80 kg into the orbit 500 km above the Earth's surface. So, Ghaem 100 belongs to Iran. Moving to next question. When was the National Cancer Awareness Day 2022 observed across India? Very important question. And this is observed on 7th of November 2022. And it is to emphasize the importance of disease and raise awareness about the diagnosis, treatment and the early identification. And a lavender ribbon is commonly used to show support for the cancer patients of all types. And the first National Cancer Awareness Day was observed in the year of 2014 on 7th of November. And National Cancer Awareness Day coincides with the birth anniversary of Nobel Prize winner in physics in 1903, Marie Curie. Marie Curie, a scientist from the Poland. Moving to next question. The color-coded air quality index was launched in India in which year? The color-coded air quality index AQI index was launched in India in which year? This was launched first time in the year of 2014. And so, it is a measure of air quality, and the higher the AQI, the worse the air. The higher the AQI, the worse the air. After staying above 450 for a couple of days, the air quality index in Delhi on Sunday had come down to 320. And the color-coded AQI index was launched in India in 2014, and it helps the public and the government understand the condition of the air, and the subsequent measures are to be taken to combat the situation based on the severity. And there are 6 categories of the AQI named as 0 to 50. This is a good parameter. Satisfactory between 50 to 100, satisfactory, and next 100 to 200 it is moderately polluted, 200 to 300 it is poor, very poor between 300 to 400, and severe between 400 to 500. So, Delhi AQI was 450 in recent days, but now it came down to 320. Moving to next question. Who has been recently appointed as the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha Ethics Committee? And this person is Prakash Javadekar ji. Answer of this question is 3. So, former Union Minister Prakash Javadekar ji has been appointed as the chairperson of the Rajya Sabha Ethics Committee, and one person more known as CM Ramesh has been appointed as chairperson of Rajya Sabha Housing Committee. And the Rajya Sabha chairperson Jagdeep Dhankar ji reconstituted several committees and appointed their chairperson according to the notification issued by the Secretariat of the Upper House. Just remember 2 committees, one is Ethics Committee, second is Housing Committee. And one person is Prakash Javadekar ji and second person is CM Ramesh ji. Draupadi Ka Danda are the 2 peaks in the Gangotri range of the Gadwal Himalayas in dash state of India. This is static question, GK based question, static question, and answer of this question is Uttarakhand. Second is the answer. So, Draupadi Ka Danda are the 2 peaks in the Gangotri range of the Gadwal Himalayas in Uttarakhand state of India. So this is all for today. I think you like this video. So please like, share and subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video. You can also join our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and the Telegram channel, and Telegram channel link is given in the description box. But please like, share and subscribe our channel, and again thank you for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.